everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig and I can't wait to show you these adorable little hunky-dory Papa Topper pads. They're really cute. They're 6.5 inches square. There's the gentleman's pick, the lady's choice, and the animal magic. So let's see, what do we start with? Let's start with the animal magic. So in each pack there are 45 sheets. There are 15 designs and you get 3 of each one. Actually, I think I have them right here. Okay, so we'll look through these really quickly. They're just adorable. Monkeys and giraffes and wolves and horses and oh, those are cute owls and little hedgehogs, bees and fish and kitties. Oh, what adorable. Look at the cute little puppy and the butterfly. So really adorable. And let me show you this card that my friend Debbie made. This is a 6.5 by 5 inch card, and she just covered that with pastel green cardstock. And then she just went ahead and took each one of the little die cut panels and she matted each one with some chocolate brown cardstock and even a little border down here. She used a little bit of foam tape. If you can see there, it has a little bit of a raise there, and tied her little tags with some jute twine. For foam tape options, let me grab this. We have this giant wheel of foam tape. In fact, Debbie and I have even used some off of this, so it's not even as big as it could be. This is about $20. It's going to last you forever. You would then need to cut it into, pieces and things like that. It has a backing on it. But for another option, if you don't want to make that big of an investment, we also have these little bitty squares. There's 400 squares in this little sheet. So if you're just getting into card making or you don't have that much storage, these little squares are very nice as well. All right, so that is the adorable animal magic. And then we've got this cute little lady's choice topper. These are just beautiful. It's got flowers. Remember, you get 3 of each design on there. Cute. Everything you need to make your card. You just have to put it with a little cardstock or a little background paper. And oh, I love this one with the books. There's birthday cards. There's thank you cards. There's just, just because cards. All kinds of really cute sentiments in there. For that one, here we go. Debbie made this adorable Valentine, and she used for her Dazzle Stickers, it's everyday, what is it called? These are brand new, and they're like every occasion stickers, and she used the Happy Valentine's Day, which is so cute. And for the card base, she used this slimline card, which is 3.5 by 8.5 inches wide, and it comes with, of course, envelopes. We have these at Paper Wishes. And she used for her background this beautiful red holographic hearts paper, which is wonderful for Valentine's Day. Just covered that card with that. And then she used a piece of chocolate cardstock. Ooh, let me grab this. Did this great embossing technique, you guys. Let me show you how she did this. So we've got this double diamond stencil from hot off the press, okay? What she did is she took the stencil and she put that down, and then she cut her cardstock, put that down, and then she took this great embossing rubber pad from Gemini, and you can also get all of these items at Paper Wishes. She just made a sandwich for her cardstock, and then she took this and put this through her die cutting embossing machine, okay? And then it came out with this great textured pattern of this diamonds. And then she just added a little bit of this wonderful metallic gold ink and used a great little blender brush, and that just took care of that background. Now, of course, you can also, if you don't have an embossing machine or you don't want to do that, you can also just use a stencil to make your background. So I like to use the stick and spray. This is a repositional adhesive for my stencils. It is great because you don't have to worry about the little pieces coming up. So I'm actually going to spray this off camera so I don't get it all over my background. I would do this inside if you have it, or not do this inside if you have a choice. Just take it outside and give that a spray. All right, so I'm putting the adhesive side down. Okay, I've got my gold ink. You could also do this with any kind of a white ink, silver ink. All right, and remember, we're doing this sort of in a reverse of what Debbie did. She did this as in used the stencil to emboss, and we're just going to use it as a stencil. And not going to do the entire thing, just to give you an idea. All right, so you would just do that all the way down, and then you get this great background. Really fun to use and easy to use as well. And like I said, I highly recommend the Repositional Stick and Spray. This is by Crafter's Companion, available at Paper Wishes. There we go. Okay, and then she also took her little die cut pieces and she backed those with a little bit of that holographic paper and used some of that foam tape. Really sweet card. All right, and for this one right here, okay, this one uses the Gentleman's Pick. These I already have taken out. So they've got tractor, motorcycle, cars, looks like somebody who likes beer, golfing, tools. That's not quite football, so this must be rugby. And gardening, ships, sailboats, soccer, or football, depending on where you are. Great, awesome World War II planes, and this beautiful canal boat as well. All right, so for this card, Debbie actually covered her card with this great wood grain paper. This is Wood and Textures. It's wonderful for masculine cards as well as country look cards, but this has got all kinds of like metal and wood pieces in there. And Debbie went ahead and cut one of her circles here. So she covered the card with the wood paper, and then one of these circles is the little frame that goes around this piece, and she laid this down right here, took a pencil and just traced around that before she put the foam tape on it, okay? And then removed it, and then just took some scissors and cut out that circle. So once that was cut out, then she returned this little frame circle, put some foam tape on that, foam tape with this, glued this other little frame here. This all came from one sheet, and then just glued that little tent in the background, which I thought was a great idea. So I thought I would build a card with you as well. I'm going to use one using the Lady's Choice. So I'm going to do one using a slimline card, and use from Lady's Choice this cute little garden set, which I thought was so adorable. And for my background paper, I wanted to just do something that was pretty neutral. So this is from Gingham No. 2 paper pack, and has this wonderful gray gingham in there. And so I've cut my gray gingham. I'm going to use the smaller gingham right here, and I'm going to glue that across my card. So I've trimmed it just slightly smaller. A couple dots right there. I've trimmed it just slightly smaller than my card. So this is 3.5 inches wide. This is probably a 3-inch wide strip. I forgot to measure it. And then I'm going to turn that card over and just trim that excess paper off right there. So now I have a perfect fit. All my little pieces die cut. Take these little foam squares. Use those. Before I do, I thought I would add a couple little Dazzle stickers. These are thin line, colorful Dazzle stickers, and they're brand new for us at Paper Wishes, and Debbie and I have just been using them like crazy. They're just a little thin line of sparkle. So I think I am going to use, shade should I use? Should have made this decision beforehand. Try that green color. Yeah. Do this lime. Kind of this nice green. All right, so we can take a couple little strips here. Let's see, what should I use? Right here. Got one that's just got kind of a great edge to it. Show you how this works. Just start with one end right there. This is kind of a little dot. I'm putting it right on the edge of this gray paper. And then I'm stretching that out all the way to the end. I'm going to be just a little bit short. That's okay. Yeah, end pieces, cooperating. There we go. So now I'm going to take another piece. I'm going to do the top, and then I'll take a third piece and just add those to both of the short ends. Oh. Oh, I took off two of them. Didn't mean to do that. All right, so you would just take this piece and just add it to the end right there, just that little extra ½ inch. And as you can see, there are so many little strips on here. Just one little sheet would last, oh, I don't even know how many cards. Just a lot. All right, so there we have that. And now we've got our little frame. I'm going to put that right there. And then the little centerpiece I'm going to put here, but I'm going to put some foam tape on that. So let's do the frame first. I'm just going to add some color to that, or some glue color. Add some glue to that. Now when you actually punch these out of the background, you'll know there's some little tabs or little tabs that hold things into the cutting die place. And I just take my scissors and I cut those off, or you can even just take your thumbnail and just rub that right on there. And that way your pieces don't look kind of fuzzy. All right, so one or two of these little square pieces is all we need. Each piece. Take off that backing. And now I'm just going to put this in here, and I'm going to offset that so that you can see I'm not lining it up perfectly how it was punched out. I'm offsetting it so that it stands out a little bit more and you can see some of that gray paper behind it. All right, and then we've got these two little pieces right here, which are also going to get some foam tape. 2 on each one. And these I'm going to overlap just slightly to that green frame. Just like that. And then we've got this little greeting, this best wishes. I'm going to put one on there. We'll just put that right there. And then from this great gingham ribbon set, I've got this really hot pink gingham, and I chose the gingham because of the gingham paper here, and then I didn't want to have a green or a different color, so I chose another prominent color from this little scene, and I like that hot pink because it's just going to really pop. Put some glue on the back of that. We're going to put that right up top there, and we're just going to hold that for a moment, and then our little sweet card will be all done. So you guys, we've got a great money saver on these 3 pads here. I would really encourage you to take a look at those. If you're watching us on our blog page at Paper Wishes, then you would just look to the right side of the screen. It's down a little bit. And if you're watching us on YouTube, then just look below the video in the description box for a link to the money saver. And there's a link to paperwishes.com where you'll find lots more fun videos and lots of tutorials and lots of fun things to play. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We do 3-4 videos a week and you have lots to view. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.